Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing a subscriber deck list. Ryan is new to the game and emailed me asking for help with his deck list. He is a bit of a budget player, but has made it to Plat 1 with this deck. So I'm going to show him and you guys a couple different things you could do for a mono red budget deck list. The only thing I'll say off the bat here is that running 63 cards out of 60, which we're trying not to do. You want to keep it down to 60 so that your best cards are more likely to be drawn at any stage of the game. And the other thing I'll really just call out generically is that we probably don't want and cannot afford 3 5-drops in our aggressive low to the ground deck with 22 lands. So I don't know if these cards are meant to be in here or not. I think they were. I think he mentioned in the email the goal was to kind of survive long enough to get Terror of the Peaks down, but I don't think we actually want that. So the two directions I think you can take on a true budget mono red deck is Ryan Balls 2 and Ryan Balls 3. Ryan Balls 2 I'm not as excited about. It is the fling deck. So basically we've got Callous Sellsword, which is an uncommon. We have some cheap creatures like the Ginger Brute, which can become unblockable. Percussionist is okay. It's a pretty good one to suicide bomb in because when it dies, you get to exile a card, so you get to keep the cards flowing. Neither of these are crazy impressive for 1-drops, but they are cheap at least. And then we have a ton of pulp spells like Turn Inside Out, +3/+0, when it dies, make a 2/2. Felon's Rage, +2/+0 in haste, when it dies, make a 2/2. And Dreadma's Lyre, +2/+2 in trample. And so the goal is basically to stack any of our creatures really high, get it for some damage, and then fling them. The 2-drop slot is actually pretty good at the common and uncommon level. Red Mage's Rapier actually can put out a ton of damage. Makes a 2-mana 1/1, but whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+0. So that stacks up very quick. It's like having double prowess. Picnic Ruiner also can have double strike. You just need to get it to power 4 or greater, which is not that hard to do. And then the Heartfire Immolator is probably the weakest of the 2-drops. It's just a 2-mana 2/2 with prowess, but it's kind of the best we could do at the uncommon slot. So that's one of the directions you can take the deck on a pure budget level. The other one is to go more burn, which I would have more fun with. I don't really like Callous Sellsword decks, and I think this is what I would do instead. So we're leaning into your Coruscation Mage and Firebrand Archer, which you didn't have. This is a similar effect. 2-mana 2/1 whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. The Mage is same thing, except it can be Offspring for 2. So you get 2 of those out. That's pretty good. And then we're going to keep the Percussionist in the 1-drop slot. I'm also going to add the Grease Wrench Goblin. It's a 1-mana 2/1, so it hits hard early. And then once they have blockers up, late game, you're just looking to top deck a burn spell. You can pay 3 and discard 2 cards and draw them any cards, so ditch some lands. Lots of burn, 4 Bolt Waves, which is 3 damage to the opponent. A Burst Lightning that can be kicked for 4 damage. A Shock, that's all good stuff. And then just a couple draw spells to keep the deck going. A single Opera Love Song. If your opponent, taps out or, gets a little bit aggressive, you can hit him for +2/+0 out of nowhere with 2 creatures. That's a 2-mana 4 damage out of nowhere, so that's a very good rate if you can get it. A single Hearth Elemental. Some of these cards require you to discard something, whereas Hearth Elementals you can discard your hand. So if you have no cards in hand, you discard 0, then draw 2 cards. It's a pretty good rate as far as that goes. You don't want too many, but for the most part, this deck is emptying its hand every turn. So I think one of these is okay, and you could slap it down as a 4 or 5 for cheap later. And then the last slots, I think we're going to go with Demand Answers. A 2-mana instant at additional cost to cast a spell. You can sack an artifact or discard a card to draw 2 cards. Sacking an artifact isn't that bad because we have the Percussionist. So I think these guys will play a little bit well together. And here are some other cards that I did consider for the slot, but I think this is what I want to go with. So yeah, if you want to do budget, I would keep it lower to the ground and I would take either of these 2 lists. I'm just not a huge fan of the Sellsword Fling in general. It just feels super cheap. And I just don't like it. So we're going to start here with Ryan Balls 3. We might do some play queue action. And then if it goes okay, we might hop into the ranked ladder, Mythic ladder, and see if we can nab a win or so with our budget deck. But it is going to be very underpowered compared to what other people are playing. So let's do a couple play queues first. But thank you, Ryan, for the list and the email. We don't have that much time left until the Avatar set release and the ban list, so happy to take any suggestions from here until then. Cool, this is looking like a nice opening hand to me. We'll keep it Mono Black Cecil. They could go turn 2 bat, which makes the Goblin a little bit worse. Or turn 2 removals. I think we're going to get the Percussionist down this turn. It's not as bad into removal. If they go turn 2 bat, we just trade our Goblin, which I don't want to do either. Alright, it is turn 2 bat. I don't know what they'll take here. Maybe just one of our archers. They might take the burst, the ball lightning. Yeah, I think just take ball lightning. Unless they have some very cheap stab effects. A 1 mana -2/-2 would very cleanly answer it. Nope, goes down. Good news that Cecil's going to put in some work for us. If they attack, which they don't, okay. That's a heck of a card. Okay. We'll take the block with the Percussionist, and then hope. Hope something works out for us. Need a way through the Cecil and or the Slasher. It's going to be a tough game. The Bat putting on lifelink pressure also sucks. That's hard too. It's interesting, but not relevant. Alright, easy chump here. That's interesting. We might be able to cast everything this turn, we'll see. Yeah, we probably could. Discard our hand, which is just this mountain. What are you really getting in there? Probably gonna shock the bat. Okay. Well, somebody has got a chump block, so I guess it's you. And we'll take the Burst Lightning back, although I don't know how we're going to get there this game. It's going to be tough. Bolt Wave off the top. Opponent's a 7. We got to chump block the Slasher again here. We're sitting on Opera Love Song, which is interesting. So they're effectively at 5 off the Archer and the Love Song. Land? Not bad. The block with the Cecil also has them lower. So if we think they're at 5, really they're at 3 off the Cecil block. If they get a little too aggressive here. That is totally fine. We'll take the take this block and see if we can find lethal. Cecil will drop them to real low. Drop to 5, they flip. But they're at 5 now. That's nice. We're almost at lethal here. I think we will play this. We're missing 1 point of damage, right? No, this is it. Never mind. Double triggers here and then shock. Yeah, that does it. I didn't really think we were going to win that game. No problem. Okay, sweet. Xaxes. That felt rough. I guess we pulled through with the win. Yeah, we'll do a couple more play queues and then I guess eventually go to the ranked ladder, but I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do there. I'm impressed you got to platinum, although as a newer player, your MMR, like your rating that the game knows about, is lower. Like it's gonna be vastly easier to hit Mythic your first time ever than it will be after that. So maybe you could hit Mythic with this deck, maybe with a good amount of luck. I think the Sellsword, you might have a better shot with the Sellsword deck. Get some RNG in your favor, some good draws, fling your way to victory. On the draw, it's okay. Mono black again. All right, interesting. Mono black control-esque. Stick off the tome. They're going to want to scry every turn. Get them as close as possible to the 4 life off the exile. One top, okay. Duress, there goes Lightning Strike. A lot of shocks. Opponent effectively at 6 here. Draw a card, okay. Fountain boards. At least one of these can go. Do we go with all of them? We could. We could do all of them. I mean, if we top deck Ball Lightning, we maybe win. I think we'll hold one of these back for like Prowess Trigger. That's interesting. Okay. Pushing for 4 damage here. I think I'm going to take the card draw instead. Technically this is lethal, right? But they have 4 mana open. I think we'll hold on 1 more second. Technically we had lethal, but are they really have nothing in the whole hand they can cast? Just seems suspicious. That is highly unfortunate. Enters as a 5/4, deals 3 to face. Too bad. And they have 4 more life off the, whatever. Okay. Not ideal. Is lifelink? Oh, that's game. I don't think we can beat that, really. Well, the other thing we could have done, we could have not Coruscation Mage. We could block with a Percussionist and then shock it to prevent the life gain. But, getting a lot of life gain here. Gain 5 up to 18. I think we'll scoop pretty soon. I'm not sure we can beat this card. I also feel like they might have multiples. Like, I think this might be the whole point of their entire deck. They can Fountain Port, make a fish, block the 1/1. We can shock the fish in response. Keep a little 1/1 alive. I don't really see us winning this game, though. I think we're probably good to go, right? I don't think we really need to see the rest of that one. We could have won, maybe. I mean, I guess we're in the play queue. Maybe you play a little more aggressive, including in, like, you know, plat with low MMR. Maybe you're just like, they must not have anything. Slam it, try to go for lethal. I think that would never work in Mythic. But yeah, I mean, people have worse card stats or jankier decks. Maybe you just have to be a little more aggressive in the play queue. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they had something. Who knows? Felt like not, though. It's definitely a different pace of game we're playing here. Feels different. Kind of content. Okay. Nice, one drop. Blue-white play queue. What are we doing there? Alright, Zen is a cheap common or uncommon budget option. Try the Archer. I don't know if they're going to normalize us. They are. Seam Rip. We'll probably go for Bolt Lightning here. Could have another normalize. Oh, there's stick there. That's interesting. I think we'll go for the Bolt Lightning. Okay, opponent lets us move to combat. I mean, they have to stick for something. Down to 12. They had something else they could cast, too. Makes sense. Okay. Goblin looking useless then. Unless we shock our way through all the tokens, I don't know if that's worth it or not. I think I would rather go face. They also might get oddly aggressive at attack. That'd be weird, but it could happen. They do? They must have another Mistmores or something. Happy to eat it. 16. Okay. I think we'll start firing off some stuff for face. Going down to 7. We got a Kick Burst Lightning in there too. I imagine they kill this, but we'll see. Okay. Map token, potentially useful. We'll get this to go. Another console for 2. Again, attacks. Pretty bold. Down to 12. Less bold. Okay, pretty good top deck. Land is not that bad, actually. Let's just kick the Burst Lightning. It's good. Well, yeah, if they do something weird like tap out, we do have Burst Lightning and Lightning Strike for lethal. If they tapped out for like a sweeper or something. Multiple star charts though, so if they wanted a counterspell, they should have been able to get it at this point. Obviously, they kill the Percussionist is fantastic. We get the Lightning Strike this turn, and we get to Lightning Strike this turn. It's more efficient from a mana standpoint. They do. Okay. That's interesting. Top card is Lightning Strike. To the end of your next turn. I guess they want to counter this. I think we still go for it now. And then eventually Burst Lightning plus a good top deck. They dropped 2. I mean, we're dead here if this doesn't work, right? Stop. Double No More Lies. If they're dumb, they tap out. But yeah, I think we go for this now. If you do upkeep stuff, they could double No More Lies, which would be bad. So there's single No More Lies. If they have the hard counter, then we lose no matter what. If we're in the play queue, we're plat, and maybe they make a mistake, maybe they don't think we have anything, they tap out on our end step, and then you could go for it there. But I think if they have the hard counter, you probably lose. So playing around double No More Lies and just blowing it there makes the most sense. Of course, we did manage to get there, but it's interesting. Did not really think we'd win that one. I didn't think we'd win the first one either. I mean, we probably could have won the second one if we were a little more aggressive, I guess, but you never know. On the play with a single creature, it's okay. It's not perfect. I guess when I copied your list, I got these sleeves. I don't know where these sleeves come from. These are not my sleeves. Bulgari probably would need to shock this one immediately. Okay, that's a nice top deck. Gets our base going. So just for the record, I've said this before, but feels like more of a beginner video today. If it's just mono green, I do not shock the elf because you have to shock all of the other threats. If it's multicolored, you do shock the elf because it's actually a very important ramp card. They go turn 1 elf and right 3-drop. A lot of decks, it's very powerful. Just in mono green specifically, everything is a threat early. Alright, so they take the Burst Lightning here. We do not top deck an answer yet. We could Love Song look for land. I think we're just going to get the next mage down. That is a hell of a card. And I'm probably going to lose unless, what? There's no out, right? Oh, that's brutal. Well, we want to hit land. Next end step. I think we need to hit land here. I mean, they could block, actually. I mean, they don't, but they could. Okay. Guess we just shocked the bat. Oh, I want the land so bad. I really want the land. We're gonna lose the Aurora. I think we have to be a little more aggressive here. I really want to land these top two. Nice, that's huge. That's freaking huge. Life Link shut off, we get Burst Lightning. It's 4 damage in hand now. This is second Aurora, okay. Take 6. We're okay, we're hanging in there. We could still win this for sure. Oh, they hang back. Nice, alright. I think we can ditch this land. Okay, nice. Lightning Strike is 5. Top deck the land is Burst Lightning. Oh, alright, I guess we have to Burst Lightning that guy. That's what's happening here. Opponent to 8. Take a look at that hand. Kill one of my poor mages. Lethal probably presented here. Lethal is presented by both. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Not gonna win that one. Alright, we're about halfway in. Should we go to the ranked queue? Let's just see what happens. If the matchmaking gods are merciful, maybe we'll get a... What would we even want? We really don't want mono red, right? Okay, we'll see how this goes. If we lose too much, we might banish it and go back to the play queue. Or if we lose one badly, maybe we'll go try the Callous Elsewhere once, and then maybe we'll wrap the video early. I don't know. We'll see. You never know. We could be on the play. We could have a little bit of luck. Yeah, or on the draw, but otherwise hand's okay. Like, even without perfection, that's like the worst thing we could possibly see here. Life gain. Great. Good. Okay. That's the worst thing we could possibly queue up into here. And we do not have the Mythic Rare Nemesis to shut it off. Okay, it's gonna be Orzhov Bats. That's interesting. But still, this is gonna be pretty rough, I think. Okay, does it have lifelink? No, just flying in Vigilance. Get a life off of this. Only gained a life. Alright, we're hanging in there still. I need to get back to Sanctifier. This is a uphill battle. We could get there, though. We'll see. Every time they play a creature, depends how many creatures they're going to play per turn. If they play 3 creatures and gain 3 life, or play 3 creatures and gain 6 life, or play a Halia and gain a bunch of life, it's all very rough. Need a Lightning Strike off the top to kill Halia. Even just a Shock to kill the Sanctifier would be huge here. Don't look like we're going to get it, though. We'll try. This is one of those days where it's like, if I edited my videos, I could just edit the wins together and then be like, this mono red deck is crazy. You wouldn't believe it. But then I would just edit out this game. We're about to get steamrolled. Godlike. This deck is godlike. Okay. Well, we'll take the jump block with the Percussionist. We could even trade someone with Halia, but gosh, I don't know that it really matters too much. Okay. All right, that's probably enough, right? That's probably. I don't think we can. I don't think we need another second of that. All right, we'll D-rank a little bit here. A little 100 rank D-rank. We'll go again. That was the roughest possible thing we could encounter. Let's try again. Thank you, matchmaker. We'll do another one here. Ryan Balls, come on, baby. Give me an on the play. On the play versus not a lifelink deck. Lifelink game deck. Burgito. We're on the draw again. Thank you. Hand is good, though. You know. See how it goes. It's mono red. There's no stick there. Otherwise, you go with Percussionist. It's Boros. It's Boros Menace. Make a bunch of creatures. How badly do I have to kill this thing? We'd like to set up, right? If we could. We'd prefer to do this. I don't know how expensive that is. I don't know how big the punish is. They go Delaney here, copy the triggers. It's just mobilize 1, though. It's not like mobilize 2. So I think I'll still go like this. Also, if they have War Leaders call the enchantment, they only have 1 creature. Lightning Strike's looking okay. Alright, they get in there with mobilize. It's just 1. We go no blocks. Take 2. There's no pre-combat doubling. Gotta watch out for Arabella. Anything that gains life is gonna be tough for us. Lifelink and haste, eh? Jeskai? Okay. This might be a game where we sack the Percussionist to the demand answers. Sack the artifact. We have a way through for a little while with Lightning Strike, but it's going to be a good game for that. Life gain, alright. Attack with life link, okay. That's all though, maybe. I'm actually not even sure if we sack the Percussionists. Let's see what they do. We just sack the land instead. Perhaps less useful. Helix face, I guess. I think I'd rather just discard. I don't think we need this land. This gets a little better over time. We kick the Coruscation Mage, just 1 more damage. It seems to be a long drawn out game. I don't know if we're going to get there. Just as 1 lifelink per turn is a little bit rough. 2 mana open as well. Feels like they're gonna Helix again. But what are you gonna do? I think that Helix is first mage, maybe. Alright, make another 1/1 with lifelink. They don't kill the 2/2 though. It's pretty good. Are we doing the Goblin Rush? Is that what this is? +X for every creature. +3/+3. Duty Beyond Death. That's not what I was expecting. I blocked like that, so if they had a pump spell, they wouldn't pump onto the lifelinker. But they actually did something weird. +1 indestructible, okay. More stick. They could be sitting on another one of these guys. Tough. Okay. I think we need everything we can get. Down to 6. How many blocks do we need back? Drop them to 3. They go up 1 to 4. I think it makes sense to have an extra blocker back. Just in case. Opponent's at 3. They get a lifelink guy. Four cards in hand. Let's hope it's not another Lightning Helix. I don't know what that is. 1 or 2 target creatures can't block this turn. I mean, you can't say the matchmaker didn't pair us up against a terrible opponent. It gave us a fair match. Also, we're on the draw. We're on the draw. Give me one more on the play. We'll get a win, Ryan. We'll get a win. I'm down to get a win. Put us on the play, and we'll be fine. It'll be okay. Just one game on the play. Opponent goes first. Favorite words. Okay. Okay, mulligan. 1 lander, 3 lander, awkward, but actually a really bad hand too. Unless they have creatures. Even then it's pretty bad. You could love Song on 2. It's still a really bad hand. Simic, alright. We might want to shock Adrenith or something. Perhaps, I don't know. We don't know what they are. Could be Simic. Could be Teamer Battlecrier. Consult. No, I really don't know what they are. Maybe it's, I haven't played much of Simic Omniscience. I think that's like a deck. Every time I see it, I'm like, you guys aren't going to want to watch that video, so I don't do it. Turn 2 Consult, though. You gotta really want that land. Oof, again, life gain. God. Alright, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck. What was I doing? Jesus Christ. I'm so out of it. I'm so over this. I'm sorry. Played the Mountain from Exile. If I look miserable, it's because I am. More life gain. More life gain. Four color life gain control. More life gain. They're gonna cast Virtue Persistence this game and get back all our red creatures. Rakshasa's Bargain. Gain 6 life each. Holy shit. Hold on the last land to discard potentially. More life gain. Authority up to consoles. What is that, 20? I haven't even done anything yet. Cast Virtue Persistence. They can get back a Ball Lightning every turn. You can just kill us with a couple Ball Lightnings. That might be what happens here. They're down to 12 after all this. Maybe there's a way to win. Another authority. Alright, let's just not cast any more creatures. Alright, here comes the burst. Ball Lightning's back. It's good. It's good. Do we have to spend this on Ball Lightning? I don't think so. I think we should go face. Maybe he'll just top deck land for the rest of the game. He's still sitting on the Quarry, the Monastery Mountain as well. Little pseudo draw effect. He could just top deck land. Who knows? I think we're just going face though. Another Helix, more life gain. Comes in tapped. Alright, I got one more in me. The good news is we're almost at the 50-minute mark. And we haven't deranked that much. We went from like 300 to 500. We've been sitting on the 500s. Alright, last one. On the play. On the play versus someone who doesn't only play life gain cards. Last game of the day. Then we can move on. Oh, okay. Spider. With a janky avatar. Is that a sliver? You go first. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Want to take the mulligan too? I'm feeling it, Ryan. Feeling it. It's mono whites. It's rabbits. That's interesting. Gosh, it's been so long, I don't even remember what this deck does. Are we supposed to save this for their 2-drop? I think their 2-drop Lord is a 2/3, right? Just 17. No Shelter by Ghost, come on. Yeah, it's a 2/3, so we can't kill that anyway. Opponent at 11. Running mono white rabbits so far. How do we get him from 11 to 0? Oh, we get the win. Come on. All right, that means unfortunately we have to do one more game because we're not at the 50-minute mark. We can't just end on that note. We got to give one real game on the play. That's all I'm asking for. B4 banned. Banned. Rank 409 Mythic. Come on. We're on the play. It's a good hand. Let's go. Goblin 1. Come on. Tap land. That's right. Do a whole lot of nothing over there. I also have lethal just off the burst lightnings. Right for that third land. Hope they don't have a turn 2 bat. Bit fortunate. Turn 2 got nothing. Nowhere to run. Sure. Okay. Tap land again, surveil. Hope they don't run Beza. Land off the top, we're pretty nice. Get lost on their turn, okay. Well, we're tapped out, it's not a land, we're looking for that land. Take me there. It's not a land. Let's go. It's not a land. Come on. Sitting on 18 damage in hand. As long as they don't have authority to the consoles. If they do, I'm going to cry. Because I know those cards are useless. Cosmo Grand Zenith. Land. Shock. Double spell. Pick up Nowhere to Run. Make a bunch of 1/1s. Can we win from here? It's not a fucking land, I'll tell you that. Do we have to kill the Zenith? Do we trade the Goblin with all this crap? They're gonna kill the Goblin anyway. But if they do, they don't hold up in mana for Burst Lightning, Ball Lightning. I think we have to kill the Zenith, right? Otherwise we lose. The question is, do we still attack? If we bait out the... I think you gotta kill the Zenith. And I think we actually want them to use the Nowhere to Run on the Goblin. And hope the Burst Lightnings get through. It's been so much pressure they can put it on the back rack. But I think we go for this. Back up Zenith. Seam Rip. Okay. It's a land. It's too late, but we'll go. They're tapped out, so we'll go. 6 to the face. Oh, you want that 1/1 trample. Jump block. Absorb 2 points of damage, alright. Take 4, drop to 6. If they tap out the next 2 turns, we could still find a way. I gotta hold open that Nowhere to Run, though. Flash in now. Pick up the Seam Rip. Give me back the Goblin. Double spell. There's no mana open for no to run. They go tall. They have attack for 10. So much damage. And we fall a little bit short. If we just do this, we just lose, right? They take the chump. I think we lose either way. But, can always try this. We have at least one chump block. And that's it. No attacks. Oh, they have 6 in the air either way. We're dead either way. We're dead either way. Okay, we tried. Ryan, thank you for the deck submission. It's not your fault. Bronze to plat is its own meta, and you can for sure get away with certain things. Also, if you're new to the game, your MMR will be lower, so you'll be paired up against worse opponents. Even the opponents I was paired up against today were not spectacular. I think the matchmaker knew we had almost no rares in the deck. So yeah, I think you absolutely can win with this deck. It's tough. It'll be tough no matter what. So I hope you enjoy the game. If you want to spend a little bit of money to get some rares, like you'll vastly increase your win rate. But if you don't, I think I'd either run with something like this, which I prefer this style of play. I think it's more fun. Or if you just want to go balls to the wall, you can do the Calisel Sword Fling. And there are some good cards. Like the Red Mage's Rapier is pretty good. Double Strike off the Ruin is pretty good. Like those would be your key cards. Ruckus is a good card. Percussionist is okay. So, and then all these cards are pretty good. Like the only ones that are suspect are the Gingerbrute and the Immolator, and then everything else is okay. So anyway, thanks for the email. Hope you're enjoying the game in general. It's just kind of different day in the arena today. A little bit slower. So that's what it is. All right, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.